Alright, Rad Racer on the Nintendo Entertainment System. It might sound like there is no opening music when you turn on the game, but there really isn't. There's nothing. And this is what really pisses me off, this selection screen. You've got these two cars, and you can only choose one. And the lack of sounds in this game is really great. Okay, so the main point of this game is just to drive the car from point A to point B within the time allowed. It's very simple. Anyone can just pick it up and play. Rad Racer was a game in the Black Box NES game series, and it was under. Actually, I forget what it was programmed under. I'll have to look that up later. But yeah, this is it. Oh, and when you hit a tree, you do this gnarly flip just like that every time. And every time, it seems to screw me over. Every fucking time. Oh, look. And I'm out of time. Am I going to get across the goal? And yes. That's one thing I like about this game. When you're speeding at like 200 miles an hour, and the time runs out, the car doesn't stop dead. Oh, what a bitch. The car does not stop dead. It just keeps going until it reaches 0 miles an hour. And that gives you, if you're freaking lucky as hell, you can just inch across the finish line. This is it. This is Rad Racer on Nintendo. Ah, that's bullshit. There's one feature about this game that I really like. That's if you were to press the select button, it would go into 3D. See that? That's 3D right there. You can't see it though, because you need 3D glasses. I don't think you'd be able to see it over YouTube. Okay, it didn't make it. So what does that mean? We have to start again. So if you were to have Rad Racer on your NES and the 3D glasses, it would look kind of nice, but after a while, it starts to give me this massive headache. And it's starting to give me one now, so I'm going to turn it off. Ah! One thing that I don't get is how can this car go to over 200 miles an hour? That's impossible to be moving 200 miles an hour in a car. It is not possible. It's not even close to being. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Wow. That was just horrible. Let's try one more time. Meow. And what I don't like about this is it's too simple of a concept, but at the same time, it's too hard to win. It's just hard, and the sounds are not too great, especially the ones the car is making. Like, does that sound remind you of a car? I don't think so. Come on, inch across. Uh, it's done. Alright, so that's Rad Racer on the Nintendo Entertainment System. let's see if they did any better with their sequel. Just like the first game, there is no music or any sound at the beginning. Alright, so we got a lot more detail now. And there's a lot more texture. The control's a little better than the first one. But this one is easier. Wanna know why I say that? They got rid of the time limit. Now you're getting lap time, which is a lot simpler than having to get through checkpoints within a certain amount of like 30 seconds. And another thing I hate, they got rid of the 3D effect, which I thought was the best part of the original game. And that really pissed me off that they got rid of that. And unlike the first one, you don't do that rad flip. No, you just spin out. How fucking stupid is that? I would rather have fucking spazzy out flip than to spin out. And unlike the first game, you can actually tell that's an ocean in the distance. Yeah, if you can tell it's an ocean. Did you think it was an ocean in the first game? No. It looked like the frickin' sky. So to answer my question, is Rad Racer 2 better than the original? The answer is hell fucking no.